Hi everyone, I'm Maria Erica Gaerlan, the first presenter of Group 5, and the topic that we will talk about are the primary sources pertaining to the first cry for freedom that has either took place in Bahay Toro, Pugad Lawin, or Biak na Bato. The first part is the controversial cry of Pugad Lawin of Dr. Pio Valenzuela. Who is Dr. Pio Valenzuela, and what makes Dr. Pio Valenzuela's cry of Pugad Lawin a controversy? Dr. Pio Valenzuela y Alejandrino was a Filipino physician, a revolutionary leader who joined Katipunan at the age of 23, a movement which sought the independence of the Philippines from Spanish colonial rule and started the Philippine Revolution. He was the eyewitness of the event. Even there is inconsistency in his work, he had given two different statements regarding the cry of Pugad Lawin, which makes it controversial. Hence, the Pio Valenzuela's cry of Pugad Lawin is a controversy and must read with caution. The non-controversial cry of Pugad Lawin, which has been confirmed by no other witness of the event than Dr. Pio Valenzuela, is the second and later version of the first rally of the Katipunan by Dr. Valenzuela himself. The first version which he gave told of the cry of Balintawak as the first staging point of the Philippine Revolution. He related the first version when events were still fresh in his memory and as he abandoned the revolutionary cause after its outbreak and fled to Binyan, Laguna for safety. Taking advantage of Governor General Ramon Blanco's proclamation of amnesty to the revolutionists, Valenzuela returned to Manila on September 3, 1896 and surrendered to Blanco. He was imprisoned to Fort Santiago where, upon investigation, he told Francisco Olive, the Spanish investigator, that the cry was staged at Balintawak on Wednesday, August 26, 1896. However, much later, Dr. Valenzuela, with a fading memory and without consulting the written documents of the Philippine Revolution, wrote his memoirs of the Revolution. In his memoirs, he claims that the cry was held at Pugad Lawin on August 23, 1896 as follows. The Pugad Lawin cry started since 1963 when President Diosdado Macapagal issued Proclamation No. 149. As it has been widely accepted that August 23, 1896 is the date when the cry of Pugad Lawin took place, a momentous event in Filipino history which is known for being the launching point of the Philippine Revolution. And for the next part, Ms. Tony and Eugenio will be discussing the second version of this topic.
I'm Tony and Eugenio, the second reporter, and I'm going to talk about the Cry of Pugad Lawin. The Cry of Pugad Lawin was an event that officially marked the start of the Philippine Revolution against Spain. It grew in strength and spread to 8 provinces including Manila, Bulacan, Cavite, Pampanga, Tarlac, Laguna, Batangas, and Nueva Ecija, which were eventually represented by the 8 rays of the sun in the present Filipino flag. This is the continuation of the controversial version of Cry of Pugad Lawin. It's been authorized by no other than Dr. Pio Valenzuela. The first place of refuge for Andres Bonifacio, Emilio Cinto, Procopio Bonifacio, Teodoro Plata, Aguedo del Rosario, and Pio Valenzuela was in Balintawak. The first 5 arriving there on August 19 and on August 20, 1896. The first place where some 500 members of the Katipunan met on August 22, 1896, and it was the house and yard of Apolonio, Samsong, and Kangkong. Aside from the person mentioned above, among those who were there, Bishop Pantas, Alejandro Santiago, Ramon Bernardo, Apolonio Samson, and others. Here, views were only exchanged and no resolution was debated or adopted. It was at Pugad Lawin in the house, storehouse, and yard of Juan Ramos, son of Melchora Aquino, where over 1,000 members of the Katipunan met and carried out considerable debate and discussion on August 23, 1896. The discussion was only whether or not the revolution against the Spanish government should be started on August 29, 1896. And only one man protested and fought against the war, and that was Chodoro Plata, Bonifacio brother-in-law. Besides, the person named above, among those present at this meeting were Enrique Cipriano, Alfonso Pacheco, Tomas Remillo, Sinfroso San Pedro, and others. After the tumultuous meeting, many of those present tore their cellular certificate and shouted, "Long live the Philippines! Long live the Philippines!" What was the cry of Pugad Lawin and what it did signify? These events vitalized the unity of the Filipino people and birth thirst for independence. The cry of the rebellion in Pugad Lawin marked the start of the Philippine Revolution in 1896, which eventually led to independence of the country in 1898.